And so my question to you is, what is the biggest open, genuine question on your mind right now?
In which field?
You're in so many. I am particularly curious about the combination of AI and hardware, but I realize that we've covered a lot. So I'm curious the direction you'd take this on a question that occupies you right now.
Gosh, I mean, I think maybe one that's a little more AI specific is there a current set of methods that seem to be scaling very well, right? So with past AI architectures, you could kind of feed an AI system a certain amount of data and use a certain amount of compute, but eventually it hit a plateau. And one of the interesting things about these new transformer-based architectures over the last 5 to 10 years is that we haven't found the end yet. So that leads to this dynamic where Llama 3, we could train on 10 to 20,000 GPUs. Llama 4, we could train on more than 100,000 GPUs. Llama 5, we can plan to scale even further. And there's just an interesting question of how far that goes. It's totally possible that at some point we just hit a limit, and just like previous systems, there's an asymptote and it doesn't keep on growing. But it's also possible that that limit is not going to happen anytime soon, and that we're going to be able to keep on just building more clusters and generating more synthetic data to train the systems, and that they're just going to keep on getting more and more useful for people for quite a while to come. And it's a really big and high stakes question, I think, for the companies, because we're basically making these bets on how much infrastructure to build out for the future. And this is like hundreds of billions of dollars of infrastructure. So I'm clearly betting that this is going to keep scaling for a while. But it's one of the big questions, I think, in the field, because it is possible that it doesn't. That obviously would lead to a very different world where I'm sure people will still figure it out eventually. You just need to make some new fundamental improvements to the architecture in some way. But that might be a somewhat longer trajectory for, okay, maybe, the kind of fundamental AI advances slow down for a bit and we just take some time to build new products around this. Or it could be the case, and that's what I'm betting on, that the fundamental AI will just continue advancing for quite a while, and that we're going to get both a new set of products that are just really compelling in all these ways, and that the technology landscape and what's possible will just continue being dynamic over like a 20-year period. And that's probably what I'd guess is going to happen.